1000 Ob Sisters star Chris Combs recently posted proof he's still on track to achieving all his health and weight loss goals. The 44-year-old Chris has been no stranger to major milestones over the years and recently achieved a new one. Losing a significant amount of weight quickly left him with loose excess skin. The extra skin makes it hard to move and it presents unique hygiene challenges. It's hard to keep all the skin clean, which could lead to dangerous infections. After working hard to qualify for skin removal surgery, Chris finally went under the knife during 1000 Ob Sisters Season 6. Though his final results will remain a mystery for a while longer, fans caught a glimpse of the new Chris during a recent episode. Chris also recently posted a photo that hints at the outcome of all his weight loss. Chris only had skin removal around his stomach, but will he go on to have more procedures? Chris has come so far. Chris weighed over 450 pounds when 1000 Ob Sisters premiered in 2020. The show is about the weight loss journeys of Chris's sisters, 37-year-old Amy Slatton and 38-year-old Tammy Slaton. Inspired by his sisters, Chris embarked on his weight loss journey. After having bariatric surgery in 2022, Chris lost 150 pounds. He weighed 300 pounds at his last weigh-in. His doctor, Dr. Eric Smith, posted an amazing before and after of Chris on Instagram in March. On one side is a photo of Chris before he lost weight, and on the right is a recent photo of Chris finishing a 5K run. During 1000 Ob Sisters Season 6, Chris found himself at a weight loss plateau. After shedding the pounds quickly initially, his progress slowed down, which devastated him. Like several of his other siblings, Chris was desperate to remove all the excess skin left behind by his rapid weight loss. He was heartbroken when his doctor said he wanted Chris to lose another 60 pounds first. Chris can buckle down and lose enough weight for his doctor to give him the green light for the procedure. Chris's skin removal surgery. During 1000 Ob Sisters Season 6, Chris received his skin removal surgery. He looked like a new man as he left the hospital after his procedure alongside his wife, 36-year-old Brittany Combs. In a clip posted to TikTok by TLC, Chris and Brittany meet with Chris' surgeon in the hospital room, soon after the surgery. As usual, Chris is in excellent spirits and already telling jokes about how smaller and cuter his new belly button will be. After his surgery, Chris and Brittany walk out of the hospital together, and he already looks like he has lost half his body weight. While lying in his hospital bed, a tired but satisfied Chris says, "This is the best journey that I've ever decided to take and stick with." Chris was eager to be able to keep up with his grandchildren and even with his wife. The post's caption reads, "Chris' skin removal is the icing on his weight loss journey's cake." Amazingly, Chris accomplished everything he set his mind to. Chris's recent post. While his sisters, Amy, Tammy, and 44-year-old Amanda Halterman, are regular posters on social media, Chris doesn't post very often. It was notable when Chris recently posted a work-themed Instagram story. The father of 2 and grandfather of 3 is a manager at McDonald's, and Chris's most recent Instagram post was about work. The post features Chris in uniform, and the caption reads, "Let's get it today." The misspelled caption suggests Chris is ready to take on the world. Chris probably has a lot more energy since losing so much weight, which was a big part of his motivation. Chris often talks about the fact that he wants to be able to keep up with his children and grandchildren. Since losing weight, the fast food manager has been more active than ever. Chris has traveled more since bariatric surgery, visiting Florida multiple times, going to Disney World, and even traveling to the United Kingdom during 1000 Ob Sisters Season 6. Now that Chris had skin removal surgery, he may be more active than ever. Will Chris have more skin removal surgery? Skin removal surgery involves multiple different procedures. It's expensive, risky, and takes a long time. During 1000 Ob Sisters Season 6, Chris saw his surgeon about his surgery plan. They decided Chris would have the skin around his stomach removed first. They'd see how it went and how well Chris tolerated the pain before deciding to move on to his chest area. It may be a decision made during 1000 Ob Sisters Season 7. One major concern is that recovery from the skin removal surgery will make it harder for Chris to keep weight off. He won't be able to move around much, let alone exercise. If Chris isn't careful, he could put weight on while recovering from his cosmetic procedure. Hopefully, Chris will stay motivated and on track. After Chris recovers from his most recent procedure, the 1000 Sisters star can decide if he wants to have even more skin removal surgery.